Yeah, liked it, but it had issues. And Leaky likes it because he could do the puzzles. Yeah. So, we are now switching over to Crowalt, Traces of the Lost Colony. So this is developed by Madcraft Studios, published by Checkmate Publishing. Came out on the 19th of October 2022. It is £8.39, or $9.99. It is, I think, a point-and-click game. It's currently categorized as an adventure, but, you know, it looked interesting. And I got a copy of this from ID at Xbox. So, what is it? Crowalt, Traces of the Lost Colony is an adventure game that is merging the traditional storytelling with modern-day pixel art graphics. Chasing a mystery that is unexplained for 150 years. Okay, I'm intrigued. A group of people who set out to establish the first settled colony in America in 1587 mysteriously disappears a short time after arriving. They leave only an island name carved on a tree. Crowalt. Now the year is 1737. A young and ambitious adventurer, Hugh Radcliffe, pursues the lost colony to make his first great discovery. Now different people live in Crowalt, where he came to solve this mystery. He will hover around the island and definitely get in a series of troubles to find out what happened to the lost colony. Sounds good to me. No completion estimates as yet, but, you know, anywhere between sort of 2 and 4 hours by the looks of it. We will do a portion of this game. I mean, Tempest actually probably could have been a stream on its own. This one probably could be a stream on its own, but I felt like doing them together because they also could have been really short. And I do have a bit of a promo backlog that I am trying to sort of get through. So I need to be a little picky about which ones I'm completing on stream. In totality, because I only have so many streams. So yeah, so this is Crowalt, Traces of the Lost Colony. Okay, so it's in English. We've got ooh, what the hell? Ooh, hey, we've got some controls. Nice. Why is my... I managed to push my footstool like all the way out. But yeah. Okay. Few comments on the objects and people around him. This way you can collect possibly useful information. Speak to interact with people around you. In fact, sometimes even with animals. By clicking the symbol, you can interact with your surroundings. So we've got eye, speech, hand. Moving you with L. Press B moves faster. Progress is auto-saved. Don't quit the game during a scene transition or your progress may be lost. Items you collect in your inventory. You can get to your inventory by clicking the bag icon. You can make comments about the items in your bag by using LT. Okay. Hugh draws and describes important events in his journal. His entries can contain notes, hints about missions, and the main storyline. Journal is going to be kept updated throughout the game. So X to highlight important items in a scene. You may have to merge some items in your inventory from time to time. Drag one of the related inventories on top of it. Okay. Thank you for explaining. I've accidentally put it in Turkish. I do not have a 3.5-inch floppy disk. Or a 5 1/4, indeed. So, Crowalt. In 1587, the first colonists disappeared in Roanoke. They left only a carving on a tree. 150 years later, an adventurer pursues this mystery. He comes to Crowalt after a trip on stormy seas. Oh! I have a cursor! Oh. It's a very tiny cursor. What a trip that was! I knew that this trip would have melted a big chunk of my money, but I've never guessed that convincing the captain to let off just one person would empty my whole pocket. Well, him being able to come even near here takes skill for sure. I can already feel that it'll be worth it despite all these hardships. It's time to pursue my own discoveries. Crowalt is going to be the place that I find myself, I know that. Now I have to find some place to spend the night. Ah, and now it shows me the controls. Cool. So, it has an actual cursor as well. I feel like, yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, last day in Paris. Cold, yet a calm and peaceful night. I'm ready for a new adventure, but I'll definitely miss this city. Santa Maria will be my home in the upcoming days. It'll land to Crowalt only for me. We had pretty rough days in the ocean until now, but there's something titanic about this ship. This journal is sweet. Click on journal entries to see them in the subtitle version. I'm trying. That doesn't appear to be working, maybe. Okay, so we have... Oh, this is painfully slow. A shilling. This is the last penny I have. It's a shilling, mate. Okay. So it's kind of like a point and click. It's very much like a point and click. Toolbox. Aha! Must have a key. Okay. The key, okay. Seems like I can move it. These icons are incredibly small. That would be my own comment. A game that definitely has some typos. Yeah. Also, it uses RT instead of A, which confuses the heck out of me. And puller. And a hammer. It's squint and click, yeah. I knew this for a long time, but the awning is nailed. Yeah, it's like, why wouldn't A be interact? No, RT is interact. Oh, we haven't picked up any artifacts yet. Okay. I'll just save, because, you know, why not? Hang on, was that... Ah, why is help? Okay, yeah. Is this... Yeah, exactly. A, whatever. But yeah, it's LT and RT, apparently, aside from in the menus. Which is just confusing. Useful things for ripping nails off. You can't do anything with a rusty hammer. It doesn't interact. Though maybe we can pick it up and like smash that. Nope. But yeah, this could do with increasing of the size of things. Definitely. And Yeah, navigating with the triggers. Interesting. Squeeze me for the yawns. It's extremely painful. If I had arrived with better weather, I could sit down, take a breath, and watch the view. Riley. Place just like as it were the heart of the town. Excuse me? Warning shoes. Warning shoes. Warning sign. Don't get in with wet shoes. Great. Common treasury. Let's just start by going inside, trying to... I guess the sign is clear enough. I have to take care of it before it even gets in my feet or the message. Oh, okay. No. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that makes sense if you think about it like that, but... Find a place to stay as soon as possible, so I won't have to look for dry clothes too. No, but that would make sense if it was LT to click on things. But no, it's RT to click on things. But then I wasn't convinced by Tempest at the beginning that I'd gotten the controls right. But yeah, this is quite painful. Seriously? Okay. I don't know what you want me to do. Ah! I don't know what I just did, but... Ah, I think it was RT on the subtitles. Fair enough. But that doesn't help because, you know... I don't know how to make my shoes not wet. Oh, but I can go to the marketplace. No. Find somewhere to spend the night. Okay, yeah. Well, I've tried, but you've got wet shoes. And apparently that's bad. Yes, you told me about your wellies, but also, it's like, how do I take my shoes off? I can't pick up anything, really. The only things I've got in my inventory are the hammer, which I can't talk about. The nail puller, useful in things like ripping out nails. And the shilling, which is my last coin. So what I was trying to do was pull off the warning sign. It's not letting me do that. I mean, the other thing is that, you know, maybe we make the weather better. Ah, signboard. Stay away. Alright, persuasive enough. But no, I can't pick up the lantern. Unfortunately. I have to find somewhere to spend the night. Fine! Maybe I'm missing something at the docks? Yeah. So, I did like Tempest. It had some problems and then it crashed. So, you know. Ah, okay. Right, so you may have to merge them. You can merge them by dragging on top of each other. Okay. So we now have some nails. I have hammer and nails. Okay. This highlights with X, but it doesn't actually let me do anything. Maybe I need to hammer and nails the... Easily nail something with this. Yeah. Cool. It's so painful. I have to move the cursor over and the cursor is very, very slow. So, yeah. I go with, this is best designed game in order of controls. I mean, if you're going to make it so that I can move it with the waggle stick, you know, at least make me, like, I don't know. Able to move it faster. No. It's trying something different. I mean, I've definitely played some really bad games. I'm intrigued. Maybe I need to find something else? This is painful. And he's built a pretty nice house. This looks a little scary. Okay. And it's just like having to find the interaction points and stuff. I mean, at least you can do X to highlight the interactions. It's just... Wet shoes isn't even an interaction thingy. It's just the fact that you've got to move the mouse over. To be able to go to the next scene. Yet you can walk the person over and everything's tiny. I wonder if they didn't, like, test it on a big screen. I think the only thing we could do with the oh, hello. Ah, hang on. I took the nails off and now I have a sign that says fresh fish. we can nail it over the wet shoe sign. Yeah! Oh, that was painful to get to that. It's like I'm intrigued by the story. So far, I am being, you know. There we go. Right, now it says fresh fish. Can't follow the rules, why not change them? At least we can get inside out the rain. Even that noise of lightning is enough to make someone feel exhausted. Finally, a warm and sheltered place. The woman must be Riley. I can rent a room by talking to her. And now we have a hammer again. Okay. Drunkard. Loves the doors. A lot of things we would like to forget. Cook. He works very hard. But how do you know? Pianist. Obviously better than the voice of thunder and plays very well. Neat. Too tired to think of hunger. Beverages. I find it pretty flashy. Yeah, I mean, see, I would have, had I been adapting this from a PC thing, I would have had it so you could press, like, you know, X, Y, A to do the different actions, rather than having to painstakingly move over to the thing. Definitely would have been, like, you know, A to select stuff. Bonjour, madame, you must be Riley. And you must be a genius. Tell me what brought you here on such a stormy night. I'm an adventurer. I'm after the lost colony. If you were one of those crazy treasure hunters, you'll get along well with the pirates who come to Crowalt from time to time. Even so, I think you'll have an hard time finding a lost colony, especially after 150 years. Everything is in apple pie order here, and it doesn't matter if we are lost as long as we make a life for ourselves. No, I'm not after treasure or anything. Apparently you don't know much about what I'm looking for. Look, you give me a room and I won't keep you busy. I'm quite tired. Upstairs, you can take the room in the far right corner. Key must be somewhere upstairs. After all, we're a small town. There are not many threats around, so you better make sure you're not one either. I have no doubt about that. After all, I'm not a man who lives by the sword. The ones who put their swords in their place live a more peaceful life. Oh, thank you. I can't think of anything else right now. I'm Hugh, by the way. Hugh Radcliffe. All right, you. Yeah, it's like literally the most painful controls. Painful controls. This place is not like downstairs. It's damn cold in here. It was the far right. He's not in the vase. Just neglected to decorate this place. Such tiny interaction points. My room is the far right. Reminds me of my friend Boucher. It's not behind the painting either. Quite empty. Quite empty. Oh. So there's another bookworm around here like myself. A little creepy instead of cute. What's this doing here? Did a painter leave the brushes here? Hello, I've got a key. Aha. It's good that I have a place to stay in this town. Can't go in without the key as well. It opens the door for my room at Riley's. I decided he's now got this weird posh accent. Opened. I'm cold just looking at him. Right, I think we're just going to take a quick pause. very quick pause. I just need to have a little stretch. Ow, my arm hurts. I realise we've sort of only just started this game, but we have been on the stream 2 and a bit hours. Right. Excuse me. Right, we're just gonna have a quick tea break and run an ad, and yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Have a chat with the void. It's fun. Dog walk. I had to get a jumper as well. It was cold. Milo, Dog Elite, and Dan. Oh, I like that. So when are you creating Milo's Xbox game attack? Cool. Okay, right. So we're going to do at least another hour. Give this a good chance. But the buffaloes can be very sacred to some indigenous tribes. Might come in handy later. We're going to take a lantern. Excellent. Draw. Pick lock. Excellent. Because, yeah, that's a great thing to have in a hotel room. You know. Tarot card. Ooh, hello. An artifact was added to your list. Artifacts are extra content, independent from the main story. They might still provide interesting facts about Crowalt's history. You can find hidden artifacts throughout Crowalt and go through the artifacts you've collected using the pause menu. So I've no doubt that Riley is a religious person. Okay. Let's have a look at our artifact. An ancient tarot card, the Lovers, shows two people with empty minds. Besides love, it's also one of the oldest symbols of a new settlement in a new home, to the control of a bigger power. Cool. So we'll give it at least another hour. Create some accounts. Well, you have to do Milo Dog Elite then. Though your name is not albino. But anyway, you have to have some sort of Dog Elite, clearly. Or you could just be albino Dog Elite, or maybe like, I don't know. But anyway, if you have to create some for Paw Patrol Multiplayer, it's really weird. You can't have guest accounts in Paw Patrol Multiplayer. I haven't played the Paw Patrol game. But yes, have a good walk. Hopefully it's not raining there. It's not raining here, but as we discovered yesterday, if I say it's raining, it doesn't mean it's raining for you. That was funny though. I'm fine with my own clothes. I don't need to change them. But can we take a shirt anyway? Buttons fell off. Ooh, okay. Let's go. So yeah, I don't necessarily think this has got any music. But yeah, so we'll give it at least an hour to get a good sample of the story. I can't remember what I just said anyway. Hopefully it's not raining. That was it. Yeah, hopefully it's not raining. But yeah, interesting choice to use a decor. Scary to you. Who would put something like that in a room? Well, a map, but shows where exactly. Well, I don't know. Maybe take it with you. Painting. Has to be a painter in this town. We'll have a good explore. We'll hopefully get a bit of story. Give it at least an hour, maybe an hour and a bit. Just to give it a. I'm glad I decided only to do 2 for the Joe case, as I think sometimes an hour for each game is fine. If I'm like, I'm not going to necessarily stream lots of this, but I want to give you an idea. And had I not had a nap earlier, I don't know. I can't remember what his brother's name is. He does have a sibling. I'm terrible with names. But let's just pretend that this Jacob Hill, a rope dancer, is related to our Jessie. Belong to the shirt, which is in my room, or they belonged to it. At least I need to trespass somewhere, unlock a thing which I don't have the key to. Found it in the room, might be useful in the future. It's hard to guess how this adventure will backfire on me. I don't know how we get any more, if we'll get any more things. Okay, so do we go to sleep? Under these conditions, it's good enough. Yes, we go to sleep. I need a balmy sleep. I'm going to go think... Oh, hello. Where? You're where you'll meet your destiny, young man. Come closer. Came to Crowalt to find a lost colony. But this actually is a lot more than adventure for you. Something that you desired for a long time. This is going to be your first expedition without your master. You can make it, of course. But you have no idea how weird a thing you're getting yourself into. He warned you, but to heaven that even he was not expecting this much. How do you know all that? Who are you? There will be enough questions for you to answer in Crowalt. I'd say don't add up to them. Take this cloth, and if you want to take a closer look to your destiny, clean the gravestones. Okay. The guy just disappeared about nowhere. What's going on? I'm having a hard time working all these out. Okay. Yeah, but we have a red rag now. What's that? This is going to be painfully slow. But yes, definitely could have been better controls. I am liking the graphics. But the controls are painful. Epically painful. Where's this going? I don't know, because I can't actually see what it says. Yes, everything needs to be magnified. Yeah, the controls really could have done with a bit of a rework for consoles. But I am intrigued by the premise of the story. All those people, oh god, that says Russ. Can read that. I'm definitely intrigued by the story, so I'm not going to let the controls put me off. What's this, a new stone? I wonder whose name's written on it. I don't know. Can we see it? It says... What? Rolf? Riley! Okay. Riley, Russ... Oh, I missed one. That's why it's not letting me read them, I'm guessing. So, is everyone in the town actually dead? If this is Crowalt or what's my name? Hugh. Hugh? Hugh, Riley, Russ... Torn? It can't be real. What's happening? It's impossible. Hey! Come out, wherever you are, and tell me what's going on here. Ah, Riley, Russ, Hugh, Tower, and Walton, maybe. Cool. We'll go with that because you can't zoom in on them, so there we go. Come out wherever you are and tell me what's going on here. He's sweating buckets. Also, you having a nightmare, mate? Dear God. Fortunately, it's just a nightmare. Trip must have exhausted me a lot. Hope I can sleep well this time. I feel refreshed. Let's get down to business. New entry has been added to your journal. Hey. Okay. My first day in the new world. I left everything behind. It excites me, but also scares me. Riley, such a lovely place for a town like this. Looks cozy to me so far. Even though I had a terrible nightmare last night, I don't want to think about it too much. I think it was just the key under there and there's not anything else. Pirate. Oh my god! Small interaction points. I knew that pirates occasionally paid visit to colonies. It's best to remain distant. But I want to talk to him. Better start with Riley first. Oh, Morning, Riley. You have a really lovely place. I had a great sleep. Liar. I'm glad to hear that. I wouldn't have accepted anything besides that anyway. Saw a sign indicating there's a tribe area nearby. What do you think about them? Yeah, we share these lands with a tribe. It's quite understandable given that we are the ones that arrive later to these lands. Actually, they look like reasonable people, but Governor Walton is the one who controls the town's relations with them. My relations with them do not go beyond trade. It seems I have to meet with Mr. Walton first. Frankly speaking, I'm a little relieved about the tribe. It is none of my concern. Do outsiders come here often? It's usually ships coming here for trade. Occasionally Edward and his crew stop by. Edward is the one who's sitting in the corner. He does not have one of his eyes. Since we have a good relationship with him, we don't let other pirate ships get too close to here. People like you don't stop by much. Honestly, it relieves me that you have a good relationship with the pirates. Throughout my journey to Crowalt, I've heard some unpleasant things about pirate dangers in the colonies. It's not my business. By the way, if you're going to stay more than a night, you have to pay 2 shillings in total for up to a week. Don't want to give you a headache because you were tired yesterday, but right now you can't even take a step outside this door without giving me my money. I thought you'd give me a little more time for this. I have 1 shilling left if you accept. No exceptions, you. I can't possibly grant a favour, which I would not even grant to an acquaintance, to an outsider like you. Furthermore, in places like this, there can be different ways of earning money. You should get moving. Hey, Riley. Oh, it's Russ! Oh, God. I bought what you asked of me. I put them in that box over there so they don't get shattered. Thanks, Russ. I must have paid for them. I remember, Riley. I'm not that senile yet. See ya. All good, Russ. I may be able to help you with a small problem. Don't have to worry about the payment. I can handle this very easily. By the way, I'm a merchant. Crowalt is one of my stops. Name's Albert. Nice to meet you, Hugh. Well, thank you. Nice to meet you too, Albert. More importantly, I can help you with your main goal. Yes, Riley has told me about you and your search for the lost colony. Really? Although I dare to try to the end, I can't say no to such convenience. Of course, you're not such a big deal. Let's just keep our voices down so the people around here wouldn't hear. Only if you help me with something that's just a little bit risky. Oh, thanks. I won't take it. I am too new in this town to take this kind of risk. Never mind, I'll find another way to make the payment. Whatever you say, Hugh, my offer is always on the table. Soon you will realise that a familiar hand will be very useful to you in this town. Sure, whatever. Not you. I have to admit that you don't look like a bad person, so I'll make an offer to help you with it. I have to leave for a short time to get a job done. Clement has not arrived yet. Can you bartend until I get back? Alright, at least I can do that. Well then, come over this side. Listen, the townspeople like to start drinking early. This place might get pretty crowded soon. Our problem is that we might not be able to meet this demand. In other words, our current beer stock may be insufficient. That's why I need to leave. The key to doing a good job is using a little water to supplement the drinks until I arrive. Water? So we're going to fool the customers. Keep your voice down. Can you imagine how difficult it is to run a place by yourself in this town? Just do what you got to do. Alright, I'll do it. I count on you to get to work. Okay, the art of cheat tending. This is going to be less fun, I think. Glass has 5 parts to be filled with either beer or water. Every customer will define the strength of the beer they want with their words. Try to satisfy them with the minimum amount of beer by filling the empty part of the glass with as much water as you like. You need to fill at least 1 part of the glass with beer in order not to go against the customer directly. So every glass will come with 1 part filled with beer. Your water amount is not limited, so don't worry about it, but you have a limited amount of beer, 70 units. If a customer realises that you're putting water in their drinks, they will refuse it, and the beer you used will go to waste. If you can't make it to the end with a limited amount of beer, you will fail and need to start again. I feel thirsty after traveling all around and singing songs. Could you give me something that is enough to quench that? Okay. Okay. I feel like water is a good quenchy. Let's do 2 parts beer and see. Okay, they rejected that. We need 3 then. So we've accidentally wasted 2. No? God. Right, we're doing really well. Just fill it all with beer. Worth the coin I've tossed. I can write a song in the name of this. I don't even know of my existence yet. I miss our eyes deeply. Can you give me something to prevent me from thinking? Okay. Going to need more of that. Okay. We get away with just giving it. Looks like even this won't be enough to extinguish my inner flames. Thanks anyway. Okay. Hey pal, I only have enough money for 1 drink. Okay. Give you 3. Riley's liquor never fails you. Wish I was lucky enough to drink him every day. Okay. Hello, it was a really long night. Get something to drink. I don't know how this is giving me clues. I've never watered down a beer. Oh, okay. Generally, you just do a pull. Okay, right. Okay, he just wants all beer then. And we're wasting so much. Send another one, my friend. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sail tomorrow is my last chance to get a night buzz. Still give me something not so strong. Okay. Okay. By the sea, fishes are swimming around my heads. Don't worry for the docks. I'm just gonna check. I haven't got any achievements. Okay, bartender. So I don't know whether I have to actually beat the bartender. There's a get all achievements. Where are you? Give me something strong. Okay. I go with, you want 5. There we go. More power to you. Okay, it's got 6 out of 10 at the top, so it's possible it'll be fine. Sun roasted me. Strong drink or to fix me up. This point will be enough for the second glass. Okay. Water that one a little bit. Cool down. Now time for a good old afternoon nap. My arms broke off from cutting meat. Make me forget this pain. Okay. It's not worth the effort for potentially wasting a thing. It's good. Keep him coming. Okay. We can water it when he's had one. Feels like it's working. Give you some more. Okay. Feel a relaxation already. Okay, we've got 2 more people. And enough for... Okay. Lost those damn pirates at a game of 5-finger fillet. You could give me something to forget the pain. Okay. Keep them coming, okay? I feel like I'm not doing so good on the watering down. Oh no, we're gonna run out. Pain has lessened even just a little, okay? Last person, we've got enough for... Just... Give me something to drink, my boy. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get away with... 4. Take care where you're going. May a light guide your way. I think I did it. Excellent. And we got a bloop. There we go. Riley, you're here. As you can see, I took care of everything without any problems. That was actually very generous to me. Yeah, I can see that, Hugh. I can also see that the box left by Russ is missing. I disregard your work. How can you let it be stolen? I didn't know it was my responsibility. It's not my concern. You just make a payment. Be sure that you won't like the bad side of me. Isn't that right, Edward? Yo ho, you're the boss here, Riley, and we love you. Alright, I'll take care of it. Okay. Merchant, interesting offer. Worried about what he's going to ask in return. It's better look for other ways, okay? Man knows how to do it. I didn't even see the box, so, you know. Hello, fellas. Oi, lad. Would you bet anything with me? I can bet 1 shilling. We don't need your doubloons. Our last hit was good enough. Ain't that right, Jack? Indeed, haha. We can watch you try 5-finger fillet just to decide if we're going to respect you. If you don't hurt yourself more than 5 times in 5 rounds, we'll give you 1 shilling. But we be sure that ye cannot do this. If ye cannot do it, we won't loot your doubloons or anything, and your pain will be enough for you. Ain't that right, Jack? Aww, I'm sorry it's horrid out there. It really be Edward Bloody Fingers, yo ho ho. Well, I'll take it, even though I've never tried it before, my options are limited. Come on then, let's see your skills. Oh, I didn't have a chance to... Okay. Left stick or D-pad. Each attempt from left to right to left will count as 1 round. Complete 5 rounds 5 times without injuring your hand in total. You'll be Jack and that bet, okay? Ooh, crap. Damn it. That worked. Now I figured out what I'm doing. I'll have a look in a minute at what you've said. I'm trying not to stab myself. Ah! No fair! Balls! What a shame. Can I try again? It's obvious this job was not for ye. Foolish head, weary feet, or bleeding fingers. Really be Edward, that was a great joke. Okay. Can I try again, though? Not a fit night for man, you beasts. Oh, I can't try again! Oh. I should have saved after I... Gonna have to redo the bar thing. Yep. I have to do everything again. I'm sorry, peoples. Should have saved. Didn't realise it was going to put me in a game straight away. Ah, that other gravestone didn't appear until afterwards. I should know better than, you know, to save. I should know better. I should have saved after things. Should have saved after I did the bar game, but yeah. I didn't realise talking to the pirate would put me straight in a 5-fingered thing, and I don't want to miss. Oh, hang on. This is very painful. What is the box that they're talking about? Is it this box here? So I wonder if there's a box here and I didn't see it disappear. But anyway. Oh, okay. Can't remember exactly what works, but I figure I can water it down after I give them one. I got a bloop. Generous. Don't mix beggars drink any water. Okay. Glad I replayed this. I think I did drink it with some water, but mix it with some water, but yes. Beat the pirates, so that's what I want to do. So, something not so strong, okay. Still wanted 4 though. Probably could have got away with slightly less. Hey, the box disappeared. Right, it was the sailor and the docks. I noticed it that time. Prevent you from thinking. Okay, well, we've got the last person and we've got 14 left, so we're good. Something to drink. We did even better than last time. We only screwed up one drink. Right, we'll save this time. I really need the loot. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. Let me just double check I've saved. Now we know how to play it. We won't screw up at the beginning. But it goes real quite fast. Damn it! He says and screws up. Oh! Wait, I said you'd never tried it before. Hi, oh gosh. Well, it's fine. The game was quite generous because I'd already managed to reach some. I think I figured out a way to glitch it. No, she's hurt a finger, sliced it somehow. So she was playing with it bandaged up. I don't know what happened. Alkesh may know the story, but yes, ow indeed. But yes, anyway, so I got my got my thing. It was worth it going back for that. Yeah, so we'll just make sure that we save best bet here. But honestly, I've never barely held a knife before. Oh, no more lies. Whatever Edward says is true. Be gone. She had a knife fight with a butternut. Oh, like a butternut squash? Thanksgiving sounds dangerous. No choice between taking Albert's offer, besides taking Albert's offer to pay off my debt. I thought we were supposed to win a coin from the pirate. Damn. Draws towards them again, okay. Does your offer still stand? Of course, change your mind. Luck not on your side. I have to. It's not as easy as I thought. B. Told you. Will you help me try and find the lost colony? I will, Hugh. As a matter of fact, to earn your trust, I will even give you something that will excite you. Here you go. An artifact has been added to the artifacts list. Is this actually the Queen's decree on the colony of Roanoke? It's precisely that. Truly magnificent. I wasn't expecting to make progress this quickly. There'll be more too. Now let's get to what you will do for me. I, Queen Elizabeth of England. Oh, okay, fine. Hang on. Wanted to go to the marketplace and see that man with the green hat. Hand over this pouch to him. We'll direct you towards a house. Meet me in front of it. Don't forget to take the key too. All right, I'll do as you say. And remember, Hugh, this will be a pretty beneficial partnership for both of us. Your entry has been added to your journal. Okay. Need to go back to the artifacts because I was trying to read that and it didn't really work. Oh, right, okay, fine. Decree of Elizabeth I enacted for Roanoke tribe to be built. Authorized person's name is torn off. Colonists went to Roanoke with this writ and probably migrated to Crowalt, not being able to find sufficient resources on Roanoke. Okay. I'll alternate 3 save files. I don't trust him, but hey. Wants me to give this guy in the marketplace, the man with the green hat. Shit. Okay. Oh, hang on. We did say if the weather was nicer, we'd have a seat. Let's have a seat. Not sure whether I'll find what I'm looking for, but I thoroughly understand why the lost colony might have come to Crowalt. It's both fertile and very spectacular around here. I actually really want to go back to town and lockpick that padlock at the docks. For no reason other than I have a lockpick now, and I feel like I should do a bit of beanie. I'm not sure what I was expecting from this game. Lock. Ha, okay. Oh crap. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Failed. I have to try again more carefully. Okay. What do you want me to do? I'm clicking on the one that matches, but it's not. At least I can try again. Though I did take a save anyway. So. Please give more feedback. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it at this point in time, so it's not telling me how to pick a lock. Yeah. Going to wait until it tells me how to pick a lock. Maybe I don't need to do that yet. Oh, I need to go to the... It's just because I might be able to find the box that the guy stole. Let's go to the marketplace. Continue with the story as it wants me to play. It's not raining. Thank you. Townspeople are lucky to have so many products. It's Ross. We have many customers here. Crowalt's economy. What goes around comes around. Everybody spends what they earn sooner or later, except for extremely frugal people. I'm an old man and I only work for peanuts anyway. Don't dream of returning to the old world with a fortune like the others do. I can see you're absolutely right, sir. What are the prices for these tools? 1 shilling each, all masterpieces from the hands of our best native warriors. Sounds good, but I don't need them now. There you go. So I need to know what you're doing with them. 20 of them. Well. It's been ages since I used one of these. Bucket is filled with water. Don't know what I'd need. Man in a green hat. Neat. Really works hard. Andrew. Fresh meat. Meat, fresh meat. Don't keep me busy if I'm not buying anything. Don't do all of them. Lord never stated the journey would be painless, but he did say that the reveal would be rewarding. Every soul shall have a taste of death. I don't want to get in there. It's as long as I don't have to. I should be preaching notes and church records or something similar. Man of service, servant of God. Welcome to Crowalt, Wanderer. And the house of God, I suppose. No, Wanderer, the God who made this world and everything in it is the Lord of heaven and earth. Does not live in temples built by man. All right, first conversation, first lesson. Nice to meet you, I'm Hugh. And I'm Roland. Nice to meet you, Hugh. How did you know that I am a traveller? Do people like me come here often? Every soul is a wanderer. It is quite natural for a wanderer to know and spot another wanderer. Like a bird that wanders from its nest, so as a man who wanders from his home, I can see that in you. About your question, people come and go, but there are not many like you, and the church is not a common destination for outsiders in general. Outsiders do not usually visit the church. Did you build this place? Mostly, yes, but of course there are other people who helped. It's not just about building a place. A house is built by wisdom, by understanding that is established by knowledge. The rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Let's hope to habitate in peace, dwell in security, and reach quiet resting places in our next life. There. Hello, you must be the one Albert was talking about. Yes, Albert said he'd send someone. I think I need to get a key from you. Firstly, let's see the pouch he's promised. No key before you hand me the pouch. Good, just as you promised, now here's the key. Thatched roof house you see after you pass by Riley's is mine. Albert has bought it with the money in this pouch, you need to go there. So that pouch was in exchange for the house? Yes, I had to sell it. It's brought me nothing but bad luck so far. Actually, I think I can say the same for Crowalt too. I'd hoped to find salvation after the hardships I endured in the old world, so a few years ago I decided to settle here. Just like many other people did. Yes, that's true, but I see there's no hope for me here anymore. None of my work went well. In fact, there are many things that don't go well for people here. For some reason, these people's happiness seemed a sham to me from the very beginning. And I don't care anymore. I'm getting on the first ship and leaving this place. Really? So you are leaving? Without delay, meeting with Albert has been a great opportunity for me. Honestly, I didn't think I would leave like this with my pockets full. I hope things go better than you planned, and meeting Albert will bring me as much luck as it has brought to you. I hope so, stranger. I'll rest here until the next ship gets ready to depart, if you don't have any more questions. Have you ever stayed at Riley's? That place has been every newcomer's first stop in Crowalt for many years. It's like everyone's common house in this town, for a fee, of course. The last time I stayed there was a few years ago, but now that I've spoken to a few new settlers and merchants, I hear that neither the place's comfort nor Riley's attitude has changed. Since you're new around here, you must be the victim of plenty of Riley's rebuke. Yes, I arrived at Crowalt last night. This morning was a very hectic one for me, so I kind of understand what you mean. Do you know anything about the Lost Colony? They came to a nearby island called Roanoke about 150 years ago, then mysteriously disappeared. 150 years ago, so they must have been very early settlers. I don't know about that, but those who came here usually had tried settling other colonies first. Crowalt isn't exactly a popular first choice for those who come to the New World. Anyway, I haven't even had the time to think about such myths because I've been trying to build a new and comfortable life here up until now. Describe your house again. The thatch house roof you see after you pass by Riley's is mine. Okay. This one? This common treasury. Governor Walton cabin. Why would I enter it? I don't know. I have a job there for now. Renovation sign. Looks like there are renovations carried out inside. It looks dodgy. Use the key. Hey there, Hugh. There you are. Yes, I gave the patch to that man as you wanted and I also brought the key. Nice, I see you set this as a plan. Do I get another chance? Oh, Hugh, please don't talk like that. You make it sound like I forced you to do this. Yet you are the one who chose this. You could have paid your debt to Riley in another way. Of course, you've been able to. Yeah, you are right. Anyway, let's get back to work. What's my to do now? I want you to enter this house with the key that you got from the man. That's obvious. What a bright mind you have. Please don't mind me making jokes like this. Don't worry, Riley is unmatched in such matters. Albert, if you're willing to pay such a price for it, you must be after something that's really important. What's the deal with this house? For now, you don't need to know all the details. I'll just tell you what you need to do. Must have seen the common treasury while you were coming here? Yes, it was not hard to notice. I'm sure it wasn't. It's a place where townspeople have been collecting their common heritage since the founding of this colony. Books, diaries, old valuables, you name it. Nowadays, it's under renovation and they're reorganising the place. There's something there that should be in my hands, and look, Hugh, this is really important. If it should be on your hands, then why is it there? It's a long story, Hugh, but you have to trust me with this. The item I need is a scroll. I'm sure there is more than one in there, but you'll easily recognise it. The one I need has a red feather on it. I know it's sealed, so you better make sure it's still not open when you bring it to me. This house will be your gateway to the common treasury. A tunnel was dug under it a long time ago. Use it to get into the common treasury. Okay, that's not true. You're really asking me to trespass into such an important building? Look up, but I thought you were a respectable person. Go on, Hugh, don't tell me you thought it'd be easy being an adventurer or an explorer, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure you've gotten into trouble before, too. Besides, I'm telling you how to handle this job in the easiest way. I'll be waiting for you at Riley's. Take the scroll and meet me there. All right, see you later then. Great, so he wants me to steal something. Perfect. I hope this job doesn't bring me any unexpected trouble. Just got here last night, and I didn't think things could get so complicated this quickly. Though I have my doubts about Albert, the fact that he's handed me the Queen's decree clearly shows he knows more about what I'm after. For now, I just need to focus on getting this done without any trouble. Okay. Could even swallow a man like me. Thrilling book. This book didn't solve their problems either. New artifact. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so I met a man named Albert. He's a merchant. Unexpectedly, I paid my debt to Riley and gave me the Queen's edict on the colony's founding, the real one. Moreover, he said that he could help me with my search for the colony in return for a favour. That's why I first have to meet a man in the market square and deliver the pouch that Albert gave to me. Albert asked me to go and enter the house to the right of the common treasury with the key I got from the man. He said I should be able to get inside the common treasury through that house. Even though I find it all very complicated, I guess I found a man of influence, so it's worth the risk. At least for now. In 1623, 7 years after William Shakespeare's death, a collation of his 36 plays, volumed together on a book. I found this book left on the ground by a man who's madly in love. The page of the play, Romeo and Juliet, was open. Man is drowsing, he's drunk as a skunk. She isn't even aware that I exist, yet I deeply miss her smell, her eyes. I think I remember you from this morning. Yes, you are. Even the drink you gave me couldn't relieve my pain. Misery loves company, but I'm not the one you're talking about. But we got an artifact. Fine, let's break into the treasury. They should have been such unexpected places. I can't help but think they might be useful to me somehow. Maybe I'll need it. Tool handle. Useful if I'm holding something sharp. Hammer and nails is always useful. Got a saw blade. And some logs. Things that a hunter can collect from nature. It's been a passage. You have to somehow get past this and get in. Find something I can walk over. Find something longer. Looks like they fit in the holes in the walls, so I've got to get them somehow. Coloured stones in the walls. I think I'm just going to hit another save. They're somehow connected to something else. Plank. This game is not quite... Oh, hang on. That's not the plan. Not quite as intuitive, and it's also just quite painful to navigate. But I am definitely intrigued by the story. It's just, it would be nice if it wasn't quite so painful. Hammer's broken. How old is that? At least I completed name. Big, strong, sturdy plank. No, I need to find something to get those. I've got symbols. Oh, okay. Maybe I do need to go and use the lockpick on the thing so I can get like a rope or something? Or a hook? I just... It's one of those things where you sort of want to assume that all the stuff to solve the puzzle is in the place, but it's not. How do I get out? Hopefully it's not too boring for everyone. It's not bad, it's just hard to navigate. Yeah, good. Hi, Mr. Corners. Guarding the border. Don't have permission or something important to say. Don't linger around here too much. Okay. Stop. Where do you think you're going? No one can cross this border without special permission. Way. Please, we're not going that way. How you doing, Mr. Corners? It's washed out. Wait, go away. I feel like literally the only thing I can do here is pick this lock. And I don't know how to do it. I'm not sure how to get it to register. There's not really enough time to experiment, and it doesn't really tell me what I'm doing. Oh, I'm matching the bottom. I think I was matching the top. Ah! Thank you! Knew I was missing something really freaking obvious. Oh. Thank you. See? Wow. I didn't know I had such hidden talents. You didn't. It was leaky. All leaky. Really stinks. It must be coming from that cheese. Don't eat, Andrew. Okay. Touching it can be dangerous to my health. A broken oar. And a rake. Oh, wait, hang on. Go back. Go back. See if I can catch this little guy somehow. Something to draw the mouse. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd seen the ones at the bottom, but I just sort of made the assumption that I did the top and then matched the bottom. I didn't even think of working it the other way around. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I get the cheese in yet, but I have a broken oar and a rake, so maybe I can... So there's a mouse to catch. But hey, at least I've got something potentially I can get the stones. We can do. But yes, no, well pointed out. I was thinking at it. It's just like with the X and the Y. And Shock pointed out, you know, maybe Y is from the other direction. It's like, for some reason, I'm just not switching my thinking as well at the moment. Usually I'm pretty good at puzzles and thinking outside the box. Do I want that spade? It just appeared and I'm like, I want that spade, don't I? Okay, and I raked that because... I don't know why I raked that. Good thing I picked up the spade. There it goes. Okay, so... triangle, upside down... triangle with a line through, upside down triangle triangle with a line through, triangle, and then crosshairs. Wait. Triangle with... no. Literally. Oh, I'm having a moment. Alright. Triangle with a line through, upside down triangle with a line through, triangle, cross. Or is it top to bottom? In which case it's triangle with a line through, crosshairs, triangle. My brain's just not working today. What is going on? Okay. What else could they be showing me? Maybe it's backwards. It was backwards. Whoa, as Albert said, renovations are carried out upstairs. But take that scroll and leave this place quietly. New artifact. The Zoologist. One of the oldest known books in history about animals and fantastic creatures. It was from the Great Library of Alexandria, and its author is unknown. More importantly, who could have brought this to Crowalt? Lots of books. My father took me with him this morning. They gave us plenty of furs in return for the food and tools we delivered to them. At one point, the atmosphere got a little tense, and they walked right up to my father. I wanted to do something about it, but I just clenched my fist. Someone ought to let them have it one of these days. After we returned home, when I asked my father about the argument, he said it was nothing, but I know there's more than that. Last night, someone suddenly knocked on our door. It was my father's right-hand man. He said there were some visitors in his cabin. Out of curiosity, I spied on them from afar. I saw the tribe chief, and next to him another native man who had a strange look. The chief respected that man very much. They stayed inside for long, but it was something heated and important was being discussed. But I couldn't stay more and had to go home to sleep. Okay, I wonder who John and Nicholas are. Who the hell is he? He compiled a pretty impressive book collection for such a small colony. Some way to open this, yes. I was able to get here without getting caught. I can't do the same upstairs. After all, I'm not a ninja. Okay, fine, you're not a ninja. Found the scroll Albert wanted. Now I can take this to him, or I could look around for a bit longer. Rather not mess with it. Okay. Knows the scroll was sealed. He might be a pain in the ass if the seal gets damaged. Stop! I was suspecting Governor Walton. Someone is here. This man is violating our town's legacy. I see, Mr. Henry. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Roland, take this man to my cabin. It's a misunderstanding. Take him away. I see you are awake. Yes, how long have I been sleeping here? Not for long. No offense, but Roland had to do it since you resisted coming here. I am John Walton, Governor of Crowalt. I wish we could have met under better circumstances, Mr. Walton. You could have chosen a better circumstances. Listen, I'll set you free. You've made a very good friend in this town. Albert paid bail for you. He's waiting for you at the door. You're free. Go talk to Albert. Roland, open the door for Mr. Radcliffe. Yes, sir. Entry's been added to your journal. Oh, we should finish off. Let's just find out what happens here. A man of influence caused me to end up in prison. What a start to my journey. I hope I'll be able to get out of this place soon. Walton's right-hand man. To talk to his boss first. It's better this way. We get an achievement for it as well. Civilization. Animal friendly. Change the directions of the gun that aim at the stackhead. Seems he has all the authority. Now I'll go and see Albert. He's waiting outside. Does not. Okay, so we've got 4 out of 10. Friend of a lover. I wonder if we hadn't diluted the guy's drink. Oh, that might have been that one. Hidden tablet. And find out who's responsible. Yeah, so it feels like there's possibly some more with the beer, but I've written over those saves now. But not that far from the beginning, and simple to get back there if we need it. Thanks for paying my bail. Don't mention it, Hugh. Albert, look what happened because of you. You were the one who told me to sneak in there. Told you this was too risky. Now how am I going to be able to continue my research in Crowalt? Everyone will know and they'll turn against me. Calm down, Hugh. You'll see that it ain't going to be the way you think. How is it going to be then? Don't you realise what just happened? I'm caught sneaking into the common treasury. Governor Walton has assured me that no one will know anything about this. Why would he do such a thing? He needs you, Hugh, and at the same time we need to gain his trust. I mean, you need to for your research. Look, did they take the sealed scroll from you? No, I still have it. I wonder why they didn't take it. Because the governor will completely ignore what happened there, and you will do him a favour in return. Look, you'll see it'll be beneficial for you too. The governor isn't keeping a close watch on you. You can continue your research the way you want to. Do what he says, earn his friendship, and relax. I don't think you have any other options at this point anyway. Now give me the scroll. It's still sealed, right? Yeah. Perfect. Now take this as a map of Crowalt. It'll make your job easier in every way. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I guess I should thank you then, Albert. Reasons to thank me will keep coming, Hugh. I've promised I'll help you find out what happened to the lost colony. You just have to trust me. Now go and speak to Walton. All right, I'll see what he has to say. Doesn't seem to be a very expressive person. Can't say I very much like people who are different to understand. There are more people like that around you than you know. There's no point in dwelling on it. Go back to the cabin. I have some work to do. See you later. All right. Okay. So, we have an artifact. A map of Crowalt. Albert gave me the colony settlement in the tribe area can be seen clearly. It's also got some other important useful marks in it. Be a nice souvenir after I go back to Europe. I'm really sorry about what happened. A misunderstanding. No need, Hugh. What's done cannot be undone. We both know it very well. Now, the important thing is that I'll give you another opportunity to fix this. Another chance. You know what? I'll even give you a reward for your little research. What was it? The lost colony. Yes, that lost colony. I'll let you do your research on the upper floor of the common treasury if you can handle the task I'm about to give you. And it is the place where we keep and protect the most important things about our history, which we don't usually let outsiders see. It contains much more than what you saw downstairs. That would be great, Mr. Walton. I know, but as you said, you'll have to prove you're deserving first. I don't know if you've met them before, but we share this area with a tribe called Tatanka. The river separates our area from theirs. We don't cross into each other's territory except for trade and other necessary matters. Although we deserve these lands very much more than them. Please note, the words said in this game do not reflect the views of the streamer. Settlers are not entitled to settlers are not entitled to steal land from people that are already there. They're not more deserving. Just, you know. We still follow these rules. What makes you think you deserve these lands more? Well said, Hugh. Are you questioning my word? Of course we deserve them more, because we've brought civilization to this place. We've planted and harvested and built here. Yes, because before then they were just like, you know... Blah. Yeah, good timing with Thanksgiving coming up. It's like, yes, I'm sure they had their own civilization. Just because it doesn't look like yours doesn't mean it's not civilization. Aren't you doing these things for your own benefit? In fact, whilst doing them, you also harm nature. If I'd wanted a philosophical discussion, I would have said so. Just focus on your mission. The Tatanka tribe with whom we share this land has a shaman. He currently lives separately from the tribe. I want you to find out where he is staying. While crossing the river to the camp, my guards will want to see your permit and get the required papers on top of the cabinet near the prison door. And also talk to Roland for help on how to get into camp. He usually deals with these issues. I will do that then. Unless you have any more questions, you can get to work. I am not comfortable with this. Because it feels very much like they want to kill the shaman. How I can enter the native camp? You are much more knowledgeable in these matters. Yeah, I do. Visits to their territory are usually related to trade. Maybe better to see if any of the townspeople need anything. It's the easiest way I can think of right now. Alright, thanks. No big deal. Albert paid my bail. Madman has a strange power in this town. Everyone respects him, even the governor to a degree. He said he made a deal with the governor and I should see him about this. Met Governor Walton this time under more favourable conditions. He's a cold person and wary about the locals. He said the natives have a shaman. If I can find out where the shaman is, he'll completely forget about the arrestment issue and let me use the common treasury for my research. Now I need to infiltrate the Tanka's tribe camp and look for this information. His right-hand man, Roland, can give me some advice on this. Yeah, I'm really not comfortable with this whole situation. But it is almost midnight, so we will save and then return to the main menu. Please don't crash. And that was Crowalt. We will not be doing any more on stream. That was really painful. I will be doing that in small doses. Turns out you're the baddie. Makes a change at least. Yeah. So we did some Tempest, which was really cool. Just, again, with the controls. And it crashed. It crashed when I tried to return to the main menu, so, you know. So I have no idea where that's saved and whether I have to redo some stuff, but hey. And then we have Crowalt, Traces the Lost Colony. Thank you to ID for that one. Definitely point and click, the most painful controls I have. Painful controls? Most painful? Possibly not the most painful, and equally as painful as some bad controls that I've had. Intriguing story. Not sure I'm comfortable with the way it's going. But hey, you know, not a bad game for, you know, what you pay for it, I guess. I feel like I would recommend Tempest, but maybe on PC. I'm not sure it controls particularly well. Same with this one, maybe on PC, but yeah. Joe case for the win. Yes, so this is my Joe case. We did 2 games in this Joe case. Usually I do an hour on each. I feel like these ones were better suited to slightly more than that. They probably each could have been their own streams, but I made the decision to do it in one because now I have fulfilled those obligations. We will not be doing any more of these 2 on stream. I feel that they have had sufficient representation, and also, yeah, they're not necessarily ones that I've been like, ooh. There are plenty of games that I still have to continue to play on stream, and I have a whole bunch more in my promo backlog now, which I will need to do. So Saturday's stream, because usually that one's quite popular. I think that was one of the more popular time slots. I will be doing a promo game and also a giveaway. I do need to actually like share the details of that to let people know. But yes, I shall be doing a giveaway for the game that I am playing Saturday. It is a cozy game where you play as a fox called Lonesome Village, and I have a code to give away. So yeah, so I will be doing that. If that works out, we might do giveaways on Saturdays. We might mix it up. I still have to plan what I'm doing for my birthday stream. My birthday's on a Wednesday, so we'll do a special stream because I'm off work. And we'll probably have some giveaways. The game is called Lonesome Village, not The Fox. But good point, Dan. Thank you for pointing that out. I'll do some giveaways and try and drum up some last-minute Extra Life donations on my birthday. December 7th is the stream. I will put something in the Discord. I feel like Superliminal Speedrun is on the list. Before I forget all of the tricks. Maybe some more Portal 2 with Jesse, because Jesse said that he does a Wednesday stream. And possibly some other bits and bobs. I'm not sure. But for now, thank you for being here. Let's go just say hi to Havor, because Havor is online playing Gabriel's World? The Adventure? Gabriel's Worlds? Not heard of that. Sounds interesting. So we may as well go over and say, oh, I can't raid. Oh. Okay, I can't raid. So I'll just do a shout out. I am sad. So if you, yeah, we should go say hi. I don't know why I can't raid. That makes me sad. But anyway, Ivan Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Hopefully see you Saturday. Have a great rest of your day.